Turning now to Louisiana, where the state is bracing for impact from two major storms headed right for the Gulf Coast. Officials say Marco, which was recently downgraded to a tropical storm, is expected to hit the state sometime this afternoon. It's also in the path of Laura, which has already killed at least 11 people in the Caribbean and is expected to strengthen into a hurricane when it makes landfall in the U.S. CBS News meteorologist and climate specialist Jeff Berardelli is with us now to explain tell us what to expect. So, Jeff, what are you hearing as the latest?
Hey, good morning, Vlad. So the deal is that Marco is weakening, so that's great. Winds are 50 miles an hour. It was a hurricane yesterday, but it's weakened substantially, so hurricane warnings are dropped now. We're still worried about some storm surge in and around here, but notice the system is actually located right about here to the south of Mobile by over 100 miles. Most of the convection and thunderstorms are on the east side, so this is a very disheveled, discombobulated system. However, it's going to produce lots of heavy rain. Also, watch out for tornadoes, probably around 2 to 4 feet of storm surge. So this is not going to be a huge deal, which is good news for those folks, because the second storm, Laura, is going to be a lot more impactful, especially as we go further west along the Gulf Coast. Plenty of watches and warnings out, but again, not to have to worry about hurricane warnings right now because the system has weakened. So this is the forecast track. It's actually going to be kind of taking a loop to the west and then just disintegrating and dying out as we head towards tomorrow and into Wednesday. And that will prepare us for the next system behind it. That is Tropical Storm Laura, which is likely to become Hurricane Laura in about 24 hours or so. It's interacting with Cuba, so most of the thunderstorms are on the south side. It's having a hard time with the terrain of Cuba, but there's a lot of warm water just south of Cuba and then especially out in the Gulf of Mexico, and so the National Hurricane Center makes this a Category 2 storm. Before landfall, sometime I'd say later Wednesday into early Thursday along the coast of either western Louisiana or the north coast here of Texas. Houston is in the cone. Beaumont, Port Arthur, all the way east, almost to New Orleans, but not quite. So places like Lake Charles, winds 105 miles an hour. But I'll tell you that it does look like this could be an even more intense system. The reason for that is water temperatures are at least 1 to 2 degrees above normal, not only across the whole Atlantic, but also into the Gulf of Mexico, where it's high-octane fuel, 86 to 88 degrees. So I should say that a lot of our computer models have this going in a little further west, maybe closer to Houston, and a lot of our computer models say it's going to be a major hurricane, maybe not a 2, but perhaps a 3 or even stronger than that. So this could be not only a dangerous, but somewhat of a disaster for the folks who are right in the path of this storm.
All right, Jeff. Well, fingers crossed for all those people. When I hear, downgrade, it always sounds good, but I know how damaging flooding can be, especially when the ground's already saturated. Thank you so much.
Yep.